Situated on the north coast of the island of Borneo in Southeast Asia lies Brunei Darussalam, a sovereign state with a population of approximately 400,000. Traditionally, Brunei has been known for its thriving oil and gas industry, but more recently, there has been a strong commitment to attract organizations from a variety of other sectors. Brunei has also for some time been investing heavily on creating an environment conducive to attract this foreign direct investment. In order to coordinate the investment and to guide organizations through the process from inception, the Brunei Economic Development Board was established.
The Brunei Economic Development Board, or the BEDB, was established by His Majesty the Sultan in November 2001 as a statutory board. The core business is to promote foreign direct investment into the country. The objective is to create business opportunities and employment opportunities for both local and foreign investors. Brunei today is still predominantly an oil and gas developing nation. Over the last 9 years, we have promoted Brunei as a destination not just for oil and gas, but also for all the other industries. We want people to know that Brunei is not just for oil and gas.
I would recommend Brunei. Let us take our own experience, If 10 years ago when we invested in Brunei, if we had known what we know today, we would have done exactly the same thing and we would do it again, we would invest again. Because for us, we believe it has been a successful journey. So for whomever wants to come to Brunei, I would suggest that they come over, talk to the people, talk to people like BDB, talk to the existing investors, and then, off you go.
Brunei's commitment has allowed it to provide continuous investment into areas such as infrastructure, healthcare, and education. Compared to some of its neighbours, Brunei has abundant natural resources. It has one of the most flexible labour laws, with utility rates being one of the lowest in the region. This now allows Brunei to position itself as an attractive destination for foreign investment. With a stable government, a sound legal framework, resilient financial system, ongoing infrastructure developments, a highly skilled workforce, and a generous tax regime, Brunei has plenty of attractive value propositions for foreign investors. Industries that are actively being encouraged include ICT, aquaculture, aviation, renewable energy, petrochemicals, pharmaceuticals, port and logistics, development of a food processing hub, tourism infrastructure, and waste management.
The main strength of Brunei as an investment destination is our proven track record in terms of political stability, our abundant natural resources, our highly skilled workforce, and our impeccable infrastructure.
Citibank tends to follow its clients, and so we have a number of multinational relationships here that we handle our business. There's a very strong, affluent middle class here in Brunei. It's a growth-oriented economy with growing prosperity, so there are a lot of things that attract us to Brunei. It's a great place to live, good place to raise family, very solid legal system. The people here have been very welcoming and friendly. It's a great place to be. It's an improving economic environment. The prosperity gives an awful lot of prospects to the environment. So I'd suggest that investors take a hard look at Brunei.
Brunei Darussalam is quickly becoming recognized as a strategically based country, situated in one of the fastest growing and most dynamic regions of the world, Southeast Asia. With most of its ASEAN neighbours only 2 to 3 hours flying distance, and with a world-class airline linking Brunei to Asia, Australia, the Middle East and Europe, Brunei is beginning to see the result of years of investment to create a series of hubs for foreign investors. This gradual shift from the dependency on oil and gas-related industries has positioned Brunei to meet the demanding requirements of investors from across the world.
Our recent development is the completion and the commissioning of the Brunei methanol plant, which was officiated by His Majesty the Sultan. We also have the establishment of a pharmaceutical manufacturing plant. At the moment, we are also undertaking some of the infrastructure projects in the country. For instance, refurbishing the Brunei International Airport, We're also building some low-cost housing for the housing development schemes. We're also building highways that connects Brunei and some of the interior regions. The main strategies for Brunei at this point in time really is to diversify our economy. We recognize that oil and gas in the long run is not sustainable, so we need to develop a strategy whereby the economic growth is more sustainable. The vision for Brunei in the long term is to be the top 10 nations in the world, recognized for its well and educated workforce, a high quality of life, and a dynamic and sustainable economy.